Graeme, massive excitement here, Birmingham City Centre, cricket in the city. What a wonderful idea.
Yeah, it's all part of the hype and the sort of before the match will start on Wednesday. It's a shame, really, in a way. I feel that the series is over. England have been so dominant. India have been a great side. They are a little bit undercooked and been totally outplayed. So, a bit of a shame as far as the series is concerned. But Birmingham's always supported Test match as well. There's always been a great atmosphere, and obviously now you've got a really successful England team and the new stadium for the first game there. So I've not seen it yet, just the pictures that you've just shown me. So I'm really looking forward to the Test match. It's going to be good, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the atmosphere that the new stadium creates. So.
I think it's like £38 million, and I think it's 27,000 capacity, second only to Lord's. So all the people that are here today getting involved in the interactive zones will have a great chance to see, hopefully, a series-winning match.
Yeah, unfortunately, the stadiums have become quite an important part of the sort of the new game, I suppose. The English Test ground's been around for so long. Dressing rooms have got too small, and like at Leeds, you're in the back of rugby dressing rooms. So unfortunately, a lot of facilities around the country did need updating, and Edgbaston, it looks magnificent. And so this is just all part of everything new and everything that's good, and all the hype around English cricket at the moment.
And you mentioned there the dressing rooms. I think with the amount of kit the players carry these days as well, they also need a bit more space.
Yeah, but you've also got backroom staff. I think, I don't know how many, about 10. I think it's quite funny because Ian Botham sort of always has a dig of it at some stage. And the other day they were all sat on the balcony, and he said, "I was at another team up there." So yeah, but cricket has become very analytical. Everything's on film. There's physios, there's dietitians, there's trainers. It's full on now, and with that, everyone's carrying an extra bag or two. So we do need a big space, and apparently the dressing rooms are like small houses. So yeah, the players are going well. Cricket's in a great place. So.
You think it would have helped you in your day?
What, the big dressing rooms?
all the backup staff.
Hidden in a corner somewhere like I normally did, but no. I think the big difference in everyone's sort of is not just focusing but knows is that the selection. There's been a lot of continuity in the selection since sort of maybe early 2000s, once Fletcher got involved and Nasser Hussain was captain and Vaughan carried that on, and English cricket since then has just been on a steady upward curve, and it was all well planned, and obviously the guys sat down and put a 10-year plan in place, and we're reaping the rewards of it now. It's the buzz around all the Test matches in England. It's very healthy and it's great for us.
Obviously important, the batting and the bowling. I think fielding has come on since 2020 really, or it's more in the spotlight. As a bowling unit, probably one of the best balanced attacks you've seen?
Yeah, Swan's been magnificent. He obviously went into the wilderness for a couple of years, but he's come back, and I think he's been massive, because it really does help you if you only want to play 4 bowlers when you've got a spinner that is not only doing a good job if you're holding an end, but is also attacking. He's not just there holding up an end. He can get you wickets even on the flattest of tracks. So that really helps the captain a lot. And then around him, you've got Broad, Tremlett, Anderson, Bresnan. There's a good squad of bowlers all waiting there to be given a chance and be given the ball and do the job. And every match, 1 or 2 holding their hand up. It's very difficult at the moment to sort of, apart from maybe Morgan, everyone is just looking so good, and there's nothing to say that he won't walk out this Test match and get 100 himself. So the squad's looking great, and that's, I think, maybe is where it is. There's a real depth in the squad.
You're a very classical batsman in your day. Ian Bell and Jonathan Trott are also probably a little bit in that mould as well, very sort of technically very correct in that sense. With all 2020 cricket going on, is this something that you think will stand them in good stead in years to come?
Yeah, it doesn't matter which form of the game you're playing. You have to have a reasonably solid technique. Everyone does bat in different ways. Whether you be a back foot, front foot player, offside player, leg side player. But there is still a skeleton there for success. In terms of the technique you need to have, and they've all got that. And it's about applying your strengths as a batsman, to the challenge you have. And Belly's been in and out a little bit, and he's been sort of tested a lot, and a lot of sort of things have been written about him. And he's come through strong. He's stood up against everything. Trott's come into the team. I don't know him personally that well, but from the moment he walked in at the Oval when I was there, it just looked like he belonged to Test cricket. And he's been a huge asset to the team, coming in at 3, averaging late 50s or 60s or something. It's great. It's just made the team look even stronger.
Well, it's a busy afternoon here. Have you had a chance to have a look around all the little sort of sections that are going on here?
I'm sure I'll get there. I'm being dragged from post to pillar to post, whatever. So yeah, I've done the bit up there. You know, it's all about creating interest. You know, it's important that cricket or sport now needs to have this sort of hype around it, and the sort of the interest of the fans. You know, without the spectators and the fans, the sport wouldn't thrive. And then on top of that, you get the corporate people, and they all need looking after in one form or another. And this is all part of, I suppose, what the ECB are providing for the fans. So yeah, I'm sure I'll go and have a little look in the fan zone over there, and and then find a cup of coffee somewhere.
See how the shoulders, maybe a bowl an over or two?
I don't know. I did one the other day and I came out at about 60. I got a bit of slight problem with my neck, so I might ignore that one today.
Listen, we'll let you go off and get your coffee. Graeme, thanks very much for joining us. Thank you.